your local weather authority. This is your forecast first.
And good Wednesday morning to you. We've had some light showers work into the 4 states overnight, and we'll see more of those isolated to scattered storms in our forecast today. More cloud cover too, which we can see on our tower cam, brought to you by Stables Casino. As far as our Freeman Health First Alert Doppler radar, this is the looping radar, and you can see some of those showers and storms. And we've got a more isolated cell now moving through parts of Barton and Jasper counties, now east of Lamar and Jasper, and moving towards Golden City now. So we do have some showers and storms out there now. We expect more throughout the day today, and I'll have more on that coming up in just a little bit. KSN Local News Today continues now.
Now in high definition, local, part of your community. This is KSN Local News Today.
Good morning, everybody, and thanks for joining us. I'm Eric Crosswhite.
And I'm Stacy Garvilla, and today is Wednesday, June 25th. Eric, you told me a sweet story in our first half hour. This is kind of a sweet story. There's a little bit of negative and a little bit of good in this, too. Cool. So the negative is that a little boy in Japan was actually attacked by an Asian black bear. The good part of the story is that a little 6-year-old Shiba Inu, so a little dog named Migo, I believe, that's how you say it correctly, actually scared the bear away.
Really?
And it's a calm, timid dog, and it barked unusually loud and ran after the bear and chased it away. So the boy made out okay. He had his clothes torn. He went to the hospital, so he did have slight bruises and scratches, but that's it. And he was released from the hospital that same day.
That is really cool, and definitely very fortunate for the little boy. I always wonder when I see stories like that, because dogs, as we mentioned before, the great thing about dogs is they're so incredibly loyal.
Yes.
And it apparently doesn't matter what size the dog is. And they're very brave.
Well, sometimes the smaller dogs anyway think that they're a lot larger. But I've seen a Shiba Inu before, and it can go either way. I've seen some that were hyper, and I've seen some that were calm. So this dog happened to be calm, and he's now a hero in Japan.
Very neat. And that makes me wonder what was kind of going through the dog's mind. Like, was he picturing himself, bigger than the bear, or was he just being brave and sacrificing himself?
That's right.
Very, very neat. Well, let's turn now to our local headlines from your election headquarters. Oklahoma residents went to the polls to vote in the primary election. First up this morning for Republican U.S. Senator Jim Inhofe wins with 87% of the votes. Evelyn L. Rogers followed with 4.5% of the vote. For Republican U.S. Senator unexpired term James Lankford with 57% of the votes. T.W. Shannon followed Lankford with 34% of the vote. In the race for Democratic U.S. Senator in an unexpired term, Connie Johnson wins with 44% of the vote. For U.S. Representative in District 2, Republican Mark Wayne Mullen wins over Darrell Robertson with 80% of the vote. In the race for Democratic U.S. Representative District 2, Earl E. Everett wins the primary with 33,087 votes over Joshua Harris Till with 19,798 votes. In the primary race for Oklahoma Governor, Republican incumbent Mary Fallon wins over Chad Moody and Dax Eubank with 76% of the vote. For Delaware County Commissioner District 3, in the Democratic race, Charlie Smith wins over Danny Duncan with only 2 votes. Duncan has until Friday to ask for a recount. And for State Representative District 7 in the Democratic race, Ben Loring wins with 66% of the vote over Donnie Howe. For a complete list of the Oklahoma election results, you can go to our website. That's 4stateshomepage.com. Pittsburgh City Commissioners hold a special meeting to discuss changing the standards of how the drug pseudoephedrine is sold in the city. Cherokee County, Joplin, and some parts of Crawford County have made moves to disallow pseudoephedrine sales without a prescription. Pittsburgh has not made those regulations yet. Pittsburgh Police Chief Mindy Holvey says people come to the city to buy pseudoephedrine-based products for methamphetamine production. With a restrictive sale in place for the drug, it could curb illegal buying.
I don't think I can stand here tonight and say that we have the ability to wash out the problem, but we can certainly work on the problem and do the best that we can as an agency here to keep the citizens safe and happy.
At the end of the meeting, the Pittsburgh City Commission decided to draft an ordinance for a future meeting to make pseudoephedrine sales only legal with a prescription. Fort Scott School Board members work on putting a bond issue on the ballot. The $40 million bond will include renovating the high school auditorium and installing a turf football field. With 51% of the cost provided by Kansas, Fort Scott residents will pay for just under $20 million over a 25-year period. Fort Scott School Board President Janet Braun says the bond is an opportunity the district has not had before.
Not had a bond issue across the district for many years, and we have many needs in our district, and we would like to create a district that everyone can be proud of.
Braun says the district only needs a majority vote for the bond to pass. The school board will decide when the bond will be on the ballot during their board meeting next month. Jasper County Commissioners agreed to help fund a major road project if the 3/4 cent sales tax initiative passes on the August ballot. At yesterday's meeting, commissioners agreed to write a letter of intent to MoDOT for Joplin's West Corridor funding. The proposed project is for land acquisition between I-44 and 7th Street on the west side of the city for a limited access highway. Land acquisition would be scheduled toward the end of the 10-year plan. If the sales tax passes, the county would give $324,000 to MoDOT to help fund the $11.8 million project. The city of Joplin and Newton County would also help with funding.
It's obviously needed, and it means no funds coming out of general revenue for Jasper County. It would all come from this 3/4% sales tax.
If the 3/4 cent sales tax doesn't pass in August, the Jasper County Commission would not be obligated to help fund the project.
Coming up, your full weather forecast with weather on the 10s.
Plus, Hank Rotten is standing by for his Rotten Report today. He's got his Bud Light concert calendar with all the top touring music acts coming to the 4-state area. We will be right back.
Now in high definition, this is KSN Local News Today with Eric Crosswhite and meteorologist Stacy Garvella. We are KSN Local News.
Don't miss the demo fireworks show tomorrow night at Central City Fireworks, located 1.5 miles north of West 7th Street on Central City Road. Shop the lowest prices on fireworks and see over 40 favorite items demo. The show starts at dark at Central City Fireworks.
It's the big store Summer Bash at Crossroads Chevrolet.
Prices Bash. Drive an all-new Silverado, Tahoe, Equinox. Get up to 15 grand off today. The big store Summer Bash at Crossroads Chevrolet.
Crossroads Chevrolet, the big store.
Hello, homeowner. John, your Home Pro man. Home Pro's just south of MSSU. Today, Home Pro's helping preserve another historic 100-year-old home built when Duquesne Road was just a dirt road. Look at the design of this home. Rolled over roofing, casement windows. This home was very well thought out, full of character. Home Pro's windows and trim and Tamco's roofing have restored the charm in this classic older home. There's no place like home, and there's no place like Home Pro. See you soon.
At Stogie's on East 7th in Joplin, you'll find the burgers are bigger, the dogs are longer, the fries are taller, salads are greener, and the drinks are colder. Stogie's, a great family-owned restaurant with a unique atmosphere serving lunch and dinner 6 days a week. And they've been doing it since 1983. Oh, and did I tell you that at Stogie's, they don't keep hungry people waiting, and it's service with a smile. So enjoy your favorites as only Stogie's can prepare them. And don't forget to order their famous curly cues on the side. Stogie's on East 7th in Joplin.
Beach Bar Rum presents Sammy Hagar and the Wobbles. Saturday, June 28th, the venue at Downstream Casino Resort. Sammy and the Wobbles, featuring Vic, Mona, and Bro. Buy tickets now, Downstream's Hackathon Gift Shop or DownstreamCasino.com. More at RedRocker.com.
For over 33 years, Yogi Hicks Hearing Aid Labs has been serving the 4-state area. An expert in the art and science of fitting hearing aids, Yogi has helped thousands of people hear better 1 ear at a time.
We want to hear from you, so come on down to Yogi Hicks Hearing Aid Labs.
Don't miss the demo fireworks show tomorrow night at Central City Fireworks, located 1.5 miles north of West 7th Street on Central City Road. Shop the lowest prices on fireworks and see over 40 favorite items demo. The show starts at dark at Central City Fireworks.
And now, from the KSN Live First Alert Doppler Storm Center, weather with meteorologist Stacy Garvilla.
And good Wednesday morning. Welcome back to local news today. We are going to stay unsettled through Friday with isolated to scattered storms in the forecast. So it's not going to be a washout for 3 days, but occasional showers here and there look likely. Even some isolated storms for the weekend. Most locations will remain dry and mostly sunny, but you can't rule out an isolated storm this time of year as we head back into that more summertime pattern. Satellite and radar, we had some showers and storms move through parts of southeast Kansas and northeast Oklahoma overnight. Still seeing some of that isolated activity in parts of southwest Missouri right now. And normally this time of morning we'll see our showers become more numerous due to a feature called the low-level jet. We don't really have that feature in place right now. So showers are more or less dissipating, and we just have some isolated showers dotting the radar now. But as we headed through the day today, they'll become more scattered at times with that daytime heating as we have more of that energy back in the atmosphere. Larger pictures showing we're actually pretty unsettled through a good part of the region. And that's because we're going to have a series of disturbances move through, and that's what's going to keep our pattern unsettled for the next couple of days. Mid to upper 60s, low 70s right now, but as we head throughout the day, we're going to be warming up to those mid to upper 80s. We're going to see more cloud cover too, calling it partly sunny through the day, again with some scattered storms possible. We'll show you the timing of those now, becoming a bit more numerous as we head throughout the day today, then tapering back off a little bit overnight, and then tomorrow those showers and storms should redevelop, and it looks like we could see a few showers and storms even into the Friday time frame, although there's some differing solutions right now regarding those weather models, so we'll hopefully get a better handle on that tomorrow. Today's high going to be right around 88 degrees, partly sunny with those scattered storms and a south wind. Tonight we'll be seeing lows in the mid to upper 60s, mostly cloudy with a few storms, 87 for a high tomorrow, some sun, some storms, and then your extended forecast showing a mostly dry weekend with the exception of maybe an isolated storm or two, and then storms look more likely for next Tuesday. Highs are back in the low 90s by then.
So the showers just hit or miss. You never know if you're going to get rained on or not. But
it is summertime, though.
Yeah.
That's right.
I do enjoy this time of the year.
I do too.
And as it gets warmer, you know, I tend to want it to rain on me as opposed to like the colder weather.
Exactly. It feels good.
It's not bad.
Right.
Now, it's time to take a look at our concert calendar. Anytime you'd like to check out our concert calendar, check out 4stateshomepage.com. It's all brought to you by Bud Light. And here we go. BOK Center in Tulsa. Motley Crue, July 13th. Alice Cooper opening those shows. Michael Bublé, August the 1st. One Republic, August 28th. Kiss and Def Leppard, August 29th. One Direction, September 23rd. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, September 28th. Katy Perry, October the 6th. Pearl Jam, October the 8th. Sprint Center in Kansas City, Paul McCartney, July 16th. Apparently this concert is on. Justin Timberlake, 2 shows, July 30th and 31st. Motley Crue with Alice Cooper, August the 3rd. Miley Cyrus, August the 12th. Rod Stewart and Santana, August 14th. Hard Rock Casino, The Joint, Tulsa Collective Soul, June 25th. Boston, July the 7th. Counting Crows, August 1st. Michael McDonald and Toto, August the 15th. Gilloy's in Springfield, REO, June 26th. Scott Stapp, July 1st. Jackson Brown, July 5th. Bare Naked Ladies, August the 7th. Downstream Casino, well, Sammy Hagar and the Wallbows, June 28th. You guys give away some VIP tickets today. And you're going to give away some more tomorrow. And that's the VIP tickets that she was talking about, that pre-party. Oh, yeah. Little Big Town, July 3rd. Leonard Skinner, August 22nd. Doobie Brothers, October the 3rd. Starlight Theater in Kansas City, Widespread Panic, June 25th. Willie Nelson, Allison Cross, July 6th. Journey, Steve Miller, July 14th. Pat Benatar, Rick Springfield, July 16th. Steely Dan, July 19th. Walmart Amphitheater, Rogers, Steely Dan, July 24th. Boston, August 15th. And Buffalo Run Casino, the Bellamy Brothers, July 10th. Gene Watson, July 31st. Merle Haggard, August 28th. Rascal Flatts, August 29th. Mickey Gilley, September the 11th. That's it, our concert calendar brought to you by Bud Light. And like I said, anytime you'd like to check it out, 4stateshomepage.com. Anyway, that Sammy Hagar show going to be great.
It's going to be awesome. And you knew the answer to the trivia question. We won't say it out loud. Actually, did we win?
Yeah, you had a winner, didn't we, already?
We did win. So
and you probably could hear that song. I can't drive 55.
Yeah.
Well, Sammy, you don't got to anymore. I'm headed to the
drive anyway.
Well, you know, I can remember when we went down to 55. Everywhere in the nation, the speed limit was 55, and he wrote that song because I think he was doing like 150 between Vegas and L.A. Up next, I'll be going over to the Big Dog.
Yeah, we could probably hear that song.
Probably. 2 or 3 times, maybe.
Exactly.
There's our website. Everything rocks over there. Good to see you guys. Have a nice Wednesday.
You bet. We'll
You
see
too,
you tomorrow.
Hank.
Okay, guys.
Up next, Stacy will have another check on your forecast with weather on the 10s.
That's right, but first we'll take a look at gas prices across the nation and right here in the 4 states. We'll be right back.
It's time once again for Business Showcase. I'm Shelby Bates, and I'm back with Amy at Slim Vision, and I can hardly wait for you, Amy, to tell people about what this amazing machine can do. What is this?
Well, this is our iLipo machine. It's a non-invasive alternative to liposuction.
Non-invasive. I don't have to have any incisions, and it's still something like liposuction?
Yes, yes. These pads just simply go on the area that you want treated, most commonly the abdomen, thigh. We can do the chin, arms. On men, we can do the breast tissue.
Oh, that is wonderful. Now, how is this very uncomfortable?
No, no discomfort whatsoever.
Really? How long does a session last?
20 minutes. Each treatment's generally 20 minutes. It costs $200 per treatment. You usually see results after the first treatment, but you can do up to 8 treatments on one area.
Really? And so say I did 8 treatments, how much do you think, how many inches can you get with that?
On the abdomen, in general, we see between 2 and 4 inches after 8 treatments.
That is wonderful. I mean, this is really going to make people feel so good. I can't imagine how much this has been used in the year's time you've had it.
Yes, we've been very busy. There's no downtime. You don't have to do anything before you come in. You just lay here, relax, and let these pads shrink the fat cells.
That is amazing. Shrink the fat away. I mean, who doesn't have an area that they would like to work on? I mean,
nobody I know.
This is just amazing. Now, where can we find you? You're here in Miami.
We're here in Miami only. We do have a website, and we also have a Facebook page.
Okay, so check you out on there.
Yeah.
Come to Miami and meet Amy, and you got to try this out. How much better you'd feel about yourself, and no incisions, no pain. I can't get over it, Amy.
Yes.
Okay, close that door. I'm laying out for you to do this.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
It's getting hot outside. Enjoy sizzling hot values store-wide during the summer savings sale going on now at Wesco Home Furnishings. This Ashley Plush Contemporary sofa is just $2.99. This dual reclining sofa or console love seat is just $6.99. This Ashley sectional is now only $699. Plus, during the summer savings sale, enjoy up to 18 months interest-free financing with your qualifying purchase. Kick off summer with sizzling savings throughout the store at your local Wesco Home Furnishings.
This is Bob. Bob's family is bored of the same old things this summer. Scorching heat and overcrowded public pools. His kids are nagging him for fun, and his wife is almost out of margarita mix. So what is Bob to do? Bob came to one of Jake's Fireworks locations. They have the best prices and the largest selection. Be like Bob and become a backyard hero. Go to jakesfireworks.com or text fireworks to 55678 to find a Jake's Fireworks location near you.
The response has been overwhelming. The new Kubota Center of Northeast Oklahoma is extending their grand opening sale until the end of June. Help us celebrate with the year's best prices and 0% financing on all new Kubota tractors, Kubota construction equipment, and zero-turn mowers. Come see us today for the year's best prices and financing. This grand opening sale has been extended through the end of June. Visit your new Kubota Center in northeastern Oklahoma today and see why after 45 years it still pays to own Orange. 5 convenient locations to serve you.
Four-wheel steering is why I get up in the morning.
The only thing better than the smell of fresh cut grass is the smell of perfectly level, fresh cut grass.
That yellow seat's my favorite chair.
You want to find a John Deere dealer? Just set your GPS to Tractor Experts.
When my grandson grows up, it's his, but it's all mine now.
That's how we run, and nothing runs like a Deere.
See your local Legacy Farm and Lawn in Lamar, Lockwood, Joplin, or Nevada. Your business is dear to us.
I love social media, but I'm tired of depressing status updates. I'm filling my news feed with happy people by helping you drive a car you actually like. Hey, Jack Frost here from Roper Kia. Unfriend that old car and drive home in a nicer, newer ride for just $9 down. Yes, just $9 down. Now that is a deal worth sharing. Pinned down by bad credit, I'm linked in with the banks and lenders that can help you get #approved. Hurry, this deal's like a Snapchat and won't last long. I'm Jack Frost, dealer for the people. Keep it frosty.
And now, from the KSN Live First Alert Doppler Storm Center, weather with meteorologist Stacy Garvilla.
And welcome back on this Wednesday to Local News Today. Time to get you started with a beautiful sunrise from Linda Wilson. This is a really neat picture she took just the other morning. It's our Atlas Safe Room weather submitter for this half hour. So just breathtaking. What a nice way to start the day with a sight like that. Thank you so much, Linda. Our Freeman Health First Alert Doppler radar has some showers and storms which are pretty isolated this morning. We do have some of those showers and storms moving through parts of Barton and Jasper counties now that move through places like Jasper and Golden City, and that continues to move off to the east. And we do have more of those showers and storms expected in our forecast today. So we'll zoom in on that a little bit more, and you can see going through Lamar and Golden City right now and on towards Greenfield. So again, more isolated to scattered storms in the forecast as you're driving into work around 8 a.m. Temperatures around 69 degrees. We do have some mid and upper 60s, even some lower 70s out there right now. Winds today going to be out of the south, and we will be warming up to the mid to upper 80s for highs today. So getting warm despite partly sunny skies and also those scattered showers and storms, which we still do need quite a bit. Here's our rainfall numbers, an update on all of that. Before, we were actually above on rainfall for the month of June, but now we're below. Normal is 4.84 inches. We've seen 3.42 this year in June. Last year, we saw 5.39 inches. Yearly deficit looking pretty bad. 10.62 inches is now that yearly deficit because we've only seen 12.17 inches for the year. 22.79 is the normal, and 27.78 is what we saw in 2013. Need the rain. It's in the forecast today, but it's not going to be widespread, and we're not going to see a drought buster today, that's for sure. 88, that high with south winds 5 to 10. Overnight, mostly cloudy. A few of those storms could be lingering into the overnight hours, but I do think most of the activity going to take a little break and taper off and then return tomorrow with another disturbance, some sunshine mixed in there, so we'll be partly sunny and some storms. 87 the high tomorrow. Your extended forecast showing maybe even a few storms for Friday, and then as we head to Saturday and Sunday, isolated chances. Can't rule out an isolated storm, although we'll be mostly sunny with just some passing clouds. Better chances for storms arrive next Tuesday, and highs are back in the low 90s next week.
I'm sort of dreading the 90-degree temperatures being the consistent thing they have here in the forecast. I mean, I knew it was going to happen eventually.
It's still better than the triple digits.
Yeah, that's true.
My first year here, we were talking about record heat for almost the entire summer.
I doubt that I know that we'll see it again, but I'm just not. I don't think I'm ready for it, I guess. Maybe not.
Not yet.
We'll see. Coming up, we'll preview what's planned for tomorrow's edition of Local News Today.
And don't forget, you can join us on Facebook. There's a Local News Today page right there. Hit like and stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Carla, conqueror of the morning. Ready to explore places only mothers dare to enter. Carla, you deserve an amazing breakfast. Get your day sizzling with tender, juicy steak at McDonald's. 2 steak and egg burritos are just $3. There's something for everyone to love at McDonald's. Bravo!
Your daughter's first time in a 5-speed can be fixed. Tiny parking spaces and giant car doors, forgotten. Driving into the garage door never happened. Twice. Because that's what family's for. And unlike the reminders of life's surprises, your family at Roper Body Shop will always be there to make it better.
The response has been overwhelming. The new Kubota Center of Northeast Oklahoma is extending their grand opening sale until the end of June. Help us celebrate with the year's best prices and 0% financing on all new Kubota tractors, Kubota construction equipment, and zero-turn mowers. Come see us today for the year's best prices and financing. This grand opening sale has been extended through the end of June. Visit your new Kubota Center in northeastern Oklahoma today and see why after 45 years it still pays to own Orange. 5 convenient locations to serve you.
Are you ready for a home that you can call your own but don't think you can afford it? Sometimes it actually makes good financial sense to buy rather than rent. At Southwest Missouri Bank, we have the financial experts that can help you decide if buying a house is right for you. Visit your neighborhood SMB or stop by our Home Loan Center at 32nd in Indiana. We want to help you find your very own home sweet home. Helping you take that next step at Southwest Missouri Bank. We can do that.
It's no surprise other car companies compare themselves to Honda, considering all that Honda has to offer. And around here, that makes for a lot of happy Honda owners. With the Civic, you get all the standard features you want and the best resale value. No wonder Honda is the best value brand. The competition doesn't even come close. Get a Civic for just $159 a month or get 0.9% APR financing. See your Mid-Missouri Honda dealer or visit midmohondadealers.com today.
Welcome back, everybody. We're wrapping things up here this morning on local news today, and what a great morning it has been. We've been very busy, and we're going to be busy again tomorrow. We also almost forgot to mention that it's Hump Day, our favorite day of the week. I haven't seen that commercial in a very long time with the
It doesn't matter. It's a good one.
I know. We will never forget about it. Stacy constantly reminds me when it's Wednesday. Can't forget that it's Hump Day. Also, Joplin School Superintendent and tomorrow will be here. Dr. C.J. Huff will give us an update on the construction of Joplin High School, which is on track to open on August 25th. I know a lot of people have questions about that. Yeah. I will do my best to get as many questions as we can in.
They're moving quick. I've seen them working on weekends
really
now.
And not that long ago, I actually got to go out to the high school and did a story, and I'm sure they've even updated it more since I was out there. But
yes.
I was very surprised with how much they have gotten done in such a short amount of time.
I know.
And
they're
also,
on a mission.
Yeah, it's going to be such a great facility for those kids. I'm a little jealous that I won't get. I'm looking forward to seeing it when it's done now. Also, Hank will have a lot of weekend events that you should always check out. And don't forget, you can email him those at hron@ksn16.tv. Also, a phone app that lets you trade places with a stranger for 20 days. We'll find out how it works and why anyone would actually want to do that. Our producer, Marion, was kind of explaining it a little bit to me, and it sounds interesting. So we'll kind of do our best to explain that and explain why somebody would want to do that. And a lucky viewer will have the chance to win our second pair of tickets to see Sammy Hagar at Downstream Casino on Saturday. It didn't take us long to give away those 2 tickets today. I'm sure tomorrow we'll have no problem giving them away.
They went quick, and if you did miss that clip, it'll be on our website later today at 4stateshomepage.com.
Should
you can have
be
more
a
information
great
there.
concert. Plus, we want to remind you that you can always email us. Stacy's and my email addresses are on
look,
there.
and birthdays is on there now,
there
too.
You go. Exactly. So, birthdays at KSN16.tv. We talked about the others yesterday, but if you have a birthday coming up or want to send in a picture of somebody who has a birthday coming up,
or an anniversary.
Yeah, exactly. That works too. Birthdays at KSN16.tv. Plus, all of our email addresses are on there. We encourage you, for any reason you want to get a hold of us, send us an email. Thank you for beginning your morning with us, and we will be back today at noon.
Have a great Wednesday.
It's summer at Sutherland's, and whether you're a grill master,